What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Arizona Cardinals Madden 19 Rebuild franchise. Good to be here in the year 2032. And it looks like we're going to finish out the season today. And I do plan to get many of these episodes up between now and the end of the series. I'd say as of right now, we probably have right around a month or a little bit less to go. I'll probably keep it going a little bit into Madden 20 and then get going with a new series. A lot of you are wondering what my Madden 20 plans are. Basically, I want to do a series like this. I love this format. It's my favorite thing to do right now as far as content goes. And I also hope to do a main franchise, a normal franchise for me on my main channel. We'll have to wait and see if I'm able to get that going. But I know that I want to do a lot of cards between now and the end. So let's get going. Staley Moody is going to get an upgrade today. Deep Threat is far and away his best archetype. I think we should focus on some other skills as well to make him a bit more well-rounded. So we'll go Possession today. Overall does not change. And we get Catching Traffic and Short Route Running. So we're going to start the episode with some simming, and here is a game that really didn't go our way, 45-24. A big story of this season has been how good our defense has been, but they just had their worst game of the year, allowing 5 touchdowns from Mike Phillips. He's a great quarterback, but I really didn't think our defense was capable of playing this poorly in a game. The offense didn't do much either. Lemon did have a long 86-yard touchdown, which always helps, but it was nowhere near enough. 3 touchdowns for Quinn Locklear, 2 for Mario Hollowell, 1 for Rashad Bunkley. Big struggles in here for Arizona as the 4-game winning streak is snapped. We did have a couple sacks on defense and a couple picks as well for Dallas. McFadden collected 1 for us. Our next game is against the Patriots. I thought it might be fun to watch one of these games, but I think what I'll do instead is wait until the postseason, most likely, and throw that in today's video. That's assuming we make it to the postseason, though. I mean, it's possible we could miss. The Seahawks are right behind us. So let's keep it going. This could help a little bit, though, upgrading 4 starter skills. We'll begin with Aaron Howell, who is regressing now, but he's a career Cardinal and still playing at an extremely high level at age 31. Of course, AJ White's been pretty good as a rookie as well. He'll earn his first upgrade today, and we'll go Power Rusher. 82 overall and 3 tackle. We're going to upgrade Franklin Bell's zone skills today for coverage purposes. His overall went up 2, but no coverage boost. And then Jamerson Williams at age 24, good pass protector. I think we'll go to the finesse side of things today to upgrade that. A lot of good finesse rushers out there on the edge. I wasn't so sure about this one, but our defense stepped up and we defeat New England and quarterback Benjamin Cody. Big difference from the Cowboy game as we throw 2 touchdowns. We did not let Cody do much. He only completed 50% of his passes. He was sacked 6 times, and they really didn't move the ball at all in this game. Gutierrez scored a touchdown. Joey Spencer had a nice game as well. And then on defense, who got those sacks? I see Salisbury had 3, Jasper 1.5, closing in on double digits, but also AJ White. Wallace picked up an interception. We got a deal done with kicker Ryan Schroeder, taking care of this situation and making him a fairly high-paid kicker with a $17.3 million contract. We're trying to get a deal done with Frank McFadden, but this one's going to take a little more work. He wants a reasonable 3-year contract. I tried to offer the 3-year contract to Howard Iwabima. I really like the duration, but I'd like to make money during that time. Wow. $42 million over 3, and he has no interest in that number. Wow. I really can't believe he turned down the money like that. He didn't just say no. He acted like $42 million was disrespect. Curry Jasper up next with his upgrade. 84 finesse. I say we go for a little bit more. The rookie is off to an amazing start, and I'm not sure how anybody could stop him from winning Rookie of the Year. He's already at 10 sacks, and there's plenty of time left to get even more. This loss to Seattle in overtime will make the final month of the season very interesting. More struggles this episode, or this game rather, from the defense. Both quarterbacks had a pretty good game. We did sack Malcolm Schmidt 5 times, but could not intercept him. On the ground, Martin had 55 yards. Samuda, an inefficient 2.6 a carry. Bradley Young went off for a $166. Gutierrez found the end zone twice. But again, our defense struggles, just like in the Dallas game. What do we do defensively then? 3 sacks for Iwabima, and that's why 42 mil is not enough. Wow, lots of upgrades now. Ahmad Burns is up again. 97 overall. And he's only 24 years old. He could be 117 overall if the game let him. I really wonder what would have happened in this series if I hadn't done the aggressive trade to get Ahmad Burns, because those aren't trades I normally do. I think now I look at trading first round picks a lot differently, especially when you're picking in the 20s. Like, waiting and hoping to trade up into the teens for a good situation is not a good idea. It does not work. But trading up into the top 10, while it's more expensive, makes a true difference. Here's a nice upgrade for Gutierrez. Jason Lemon, let's battle back against some of that regression, thankfully. 3 spin move, we're back. Tyree Stevenson, very quality backup, but definitely could be starting somewhere a year from now. Evan Mann, not sure if I'll keep him actually, because so many of the punts when we're simming go like 37 yards. So I might look for a different punter next year unless he has a stronger average or end of the year. We're going to upgrade Wendell Darkwa, who has been pretty busy this year. I know in the beginning of it, he was catching a lot of passes. Let's take a look at his season. 228 and 2. We're a step closer to clinching the postseason thanks to defeating Philadelphia. Now can we get some consistency? 3 touchdowns for J.W. Unger as we pick up a pick, and 3 sacks in the game. Samuda, there we go. That's what we need. 68-yard touchdown. Still good yardage on the non-touchdown runs. 4 broken tackles. That's more like it. Bennett Graham, big day receiving against us as Young found the end zone. Samuda did in the air as well. Wendell Darkwa even scores again. A lot of tackles here for Franklin Bell. How about these sacks? Salisbury and Bell as well with a pick for Baker. We've officially clinched another division title. Both San Francisco and Seattle each have 8 losses now as we pick up our 9th win. 31-28. The game is closer than I'd like to see. The defense is allowing a lot of passing success now, which is concerning, but we're at least able to outscore our deficiencies there. 4 scores for Unger. Samuda again has a good day and not relying on a long carry to prop up his average at all. In the air, Darius Butler with 2 scores. Then we get 2 scores from Bradley Young. He had a 50-yard catch in this game. Kason Blair picked up a touchdown, as did Jason Lemon. Orleans Bruton also scored. I love seeing that. Not as much pass rush, but Iwabima's there. Still looking for that new contract. At this point, I'm leaning towards just upping the salary and everything. I'm just making sure that in like the next couple of weeks he doesn't like tear his Achilles. A loss to the Jets gives us 6 losses, so now a first round bye is looking a little less likely. 5 touchdowns allowed to Bronson Ruddy. Man, this pass defense has had a terrible episode. I know I've done some good things with this defense, but I think next year the sense of urgency is certainly going to need to be there when it comes to repairing the secondary and finding options outside of Aaron Howell. We have kind of stopgap solutions at safety, but we could really use an impact corner. I am increasing the salary and signing bonuses for Howard Iwabima. We'll bring it up to 3 years, $45 million, because he's a very special defensive tackle. And here's my offer. Iwabima will sign. That extra $3 million is what he was looking for. So I didn't originally think I would, but it looks like we have a lot of cap space for next year, and why not spend it on one of the best players we've drafted in this series? Also, drafting defensive tackles is harder than drafting at other positions because they just end up usually not being that good. I've scouted many of them, and it's hard to find really good complete skill sets outside of a couple elite prospects every year, and this season's no different. 2 guys there at the top that could be promising, also like Pierce Carson a ton, and then a very steep drop-off from what I've seen so far. I'm probably going to let McFadden test at this point. We might have enough depth behind him, or I can revisit this one more time before unrestricted free agency begins. But I think that I shouldn't rush into a deal there when we still have a couple promising players on the roster. I'm obviously trying to develop Rashawn Baker, but there are a couple more players here. Will Lejeune possibly could play that nickel role. He's probably a better scheme fit. So we got our 10th victory, and we're not playing on Wild Card Weekend. A 10-6 first round bye is what happened. So we're going back to the postseason. We will watch the divisional round matchup today then. And here's how it all ended this season. A lot of inconsistency. Haven't had a 3-game streak since mid-season. But we do close with a win, 28-13. Better performance for the defense, it looks like. And hopefully they're ready for the playoffs. And Garcia's a very good quarterback, so that gives me a little hope. Here's Duran Samuda getting 4.8. Looked like he finished the season pretty strong. Oh, wow, Marquise Walters. 74 yards against us. 2 scores for Joey Spencer. And no other passing touchdowns for us. On the ground, we finish out with a sack for Burns and Salisbury. And then a couple interceptions as well. So we'll get to that matchup in a moment. I want to see some stats and some stuff like that. Bryson Anthony is named NFL MVP, beating out J.W. Unger. Griffin Murphy, Coach of the Year for the Patriots. What did they finish this year? 11-4-1. I don't think anybody in our league did better than 11-5. So the Bears and Cards are the top seeds again. And here are the NFC awards, with Bryson Anthony also taking Offensive Player of the Year, 18,000 plus legacy now. Jarvis Salisbury is Defensive Player of the Year, basically changing positions this season and playing a lot of defensive tackle. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Dylan Herring. I got upset for a moment because I was thinking about Jasper, but he plays defense. So Herring got it done. That is disappointing because it really helps out his development, and I don't want that for the Rams. Defensively, 3rd place? 3rd place? Who's Kevin Wells? Long Grove was the #1 pick. I, of course, remember him. 3rd place, everybody. Come on. Best quarterback is J-Dub. Oh, man. I hope he made it to the Pro Bowl. He better have made it to the Pro Bowl. Salisbury, best D lineman. Come on. Ahmad Burns is better than Kenny Franklin. LaMarcus Bradford. Timmy Ives. Nice secondary. Carolina, I see your record's not too good. Do you want to make a deal? Do you want to make a deal for Bradford? J-Dub posted 41 touchdowns and 6 interceptions this year. That's pretty special. Duran Samuda did eclipse 1,000 yards, but somehow the backups each bested him in the touchdown category. Bradley Young tore it up, 1,200 yards on the season, 8 scores. Gutierrez had 11 touchdowns. Not bad. We spread the ball around once again this year. Not too many sacks allowed. That's not outrageous. We are obviously developing these young players. And on defense, We ended up having Jarvis Salisbury lead us in sacks with 16, but had 3 in double digits, nearly 4. Great start to the career of Curry Jasper, as Rashawn Baker led the team in INTs. Evan Mann, net average of 46. Oh, he averaged 50 yards a punt this year. I don't think he did that prior. I want to see if he leads the league. Yeah, this average is way too high, but it puts him more, actually way below average. I thought 50 would be good, but it's toward the bottom in this series. Obviously, power isn't his strong suit, and I think that really matters in the simulating. But this was close to a career low, so we're not seeing much improvement. Now that we've analyzed punter statistics, let's get to league leaders. Mike Phillips and J-Dub each had 41 touchdowns. Most INTs, Jared Goff and Riley McMahon. Marion DuBose led the NFL in rushing yards. Only a handful got over the 1,000-yard milestone. In the air, Jamal Minter had over 100 catches. Let's go to leaders in yards, though. Le'Veon Roosevelt, just like the last time we checked this out. Bradley Young over Kashim Verdon. That's good to see. A lot of 1,000-yard receivers, though. Takes a while to get through all of them. Really good year for Marquise Walters, too. This is really his first time getting the shot. And now he's got star dev out of nowhere. And that's what happens when you get those big milestones and you rack up the yards like that. I like the dynamic system here they created. It allows stuff like this to be possible. And this has to be his career best year. He must have been at quick development before to make that leap. And yes, he did well in the first year out of Arizona. So it's been great for him. I better see that Long Grove had like 48 interceptions, though. I want to know how on earth Jasper didn't win. Good sack leaders here, though. And then for INTs, where is he? Come on, you got to give me something here. Come on. Long Grove had 2 interceptions, but he had 108 tackles. I think the game values tackles a little too much. He also picked up a safety. So we closed the year with the number 7 offense in the NFL and the number 9 defense. But I'm really curious of how our pass defense graded because we had a really bad second half of the year. And we see that we're actually about average. So we were really good in the beginning and awful at the end, which, you know, calling that average is not exactly the most accurate. I guess it is from a raw stat perspective. But I think it would be different than if a team truly performed average all year. But nobody gets after the quarterback like us, that's for sure. I just can't believe we still allowed as many passing yards as we did with that kind of a pass rush, with also the league leading interceptions, although we share that with like half the league. Pretty good on the take give. We did not have many interceptions this year. How about red zone efficiency? Toward the top. We had 1 red zone field goal. We were also the 3rd highest scoring offense in the league. So good year for Arizona. We're not done today, though. We still have a playoff matchup to get through today. And hopefully we can continue this quest at a 4th straight ring. 3 teams had 11 victories this year. The Texans had 2 ties. And we were 10-6. Good enough for the number 2 seed, luckily. So let's meet our first opponent then. All we know is it's not going to be Chicago. We'll open against the Green Bay Packers, a team we haven't seen much. And perhaps a team that remembers some of the heartbreaking defeats they've had against the Cardinals in the postseason. There was that time where Rodgers basically punted the ball going down. It was taken back for a touchdown in that really high-scoring game. And then, of course, the one where Larry Fitzgerald ran all the way across the field and won it on the shovel pass from Carson Palmer. So Green Bay would like to get some overdue revenge today, I'm sure. But they're going to have their hands full against us, especially with the Defensive Player of the Year, I believe, in Jarvis Salisbury. Very special pass rusher. +4 here for ratings anyway. And I think now Why don't we go run stopper? Make that a bit more dominant as well. As we can already tell, he's doing a pretty good job at getting after the quarterback already. Superstar Dev. Oh man, he and Burns. Gonna be 99 overall buddies. J.W. Unger. Also on his way to the 99 overall club. Throw under pressure gets better. He's got superstar development. It still just takes him forever to rank up though. Samuda, are you ready for today's playoff action? You were big in the postseason a year ago, and you just got a little bit faster? Ollie Kitchens here to stretch the seam vertically. Hands go up. Route running as well. Curry Jasper, still star development. By the way, did he make the Pro Bowl? I want to know from here. And I don't think he did. It will tell you in the awards part of this menu. I don't think he made it to the Pro Bowl. Wow, that's ridiculous. So, okay, we're about to face the Green Bay Packers. Let's just take a look at their roster, as they're not a team that we're really used to seeing at all. Green Bay's got some star power, though, on this team. They're excellent at safety with Sherman Reeser and Griffin Price. Alexander Anderson's a great quarterback. They also have a good corner in Kent Holland. Ross Otten is their top receiver. He doesn't have blazing speed, and he's an extraordinary route runner. 99 short, 99 medium. Kenny Franklin, this is a good defense, and it's one of the best secondaries we'll have seen in the entire series. This team is really good where it matters the most. Got a good quarterback. I'm surprised this is a 9-7 team, honestly. They're solid at receiver, got good depth. How about this O-line? They are a little bit average to below average there. That's good news. Also, their defensive line isn't anything special, but their back seven looks to be pretty solid. All right, Packers and Cardinals. Well, we better see who's still out there, too. They got here by defeating Tampa Bay. There were some lopsided matchups here at the top, and then two close ones here at the bottom. Miami knocked out Detroit. We could see them even, not used to the Lions here. So they must be facing Chicago in a division matchup. Wow, there's 3 teams in the NFC North and then us. But here's Green Bay's latest box score, getting 455 yards and having a huge fourth quarter. Anderson, 4 touchdowns. 2 of those going to Otten, who is our top priority for our secondary. All right, I think we know what we're dealing with. This team can throw, and they can also hurt you when you decide to throw. Let's get it going. We've already won more Super Bowls in a row than any other team in history, and now we're here. The 4-peat on the line, and every game matters. We know Cleveland's moving on to the next round. We'll see if the Bears game has already been played. But it's Green Bay opening with the football, and not much for Turner on his first carry, meeting both Iwabima and Deontay Wallace. So this team, just like us, are probably better when they're throwing. Alexander Anderson bunched to the top of the screen, and he'll hand this one, breaking out to the right-hand side. They got some room here. Turner shakes free and will be taken down near the 30. Actually, that's not Turner. They have a couple different backs they're going to use. And the Bears-Lions game has not been played yet, so we won't know until we sim. 3rd and 5 now, empty for Anderson, and he's got his man downfield into Cardinal territory. After the big throw, they'll go play action. Anderson looking downfield and caught again inside the 30-yard line. Now they're getting somewhere. Play fake again. Anderson. It is incomplete inside the 10. Good play. They're going to keep it in the air, though, and going short this time. Now we rally. And here we go for 3rd down and 9. 3 receivers in the game, 2 safeties deep for the Cardinals. Anderson got time, looks wide and out of bounds with just a couple yards. Green Bay able to take a 3-0 lead, and we'll see how our offense fares. They'll bring a safety down. Very good secondary here for Green Bay, and we'll throw against the blitz, and it's complete for a short pickup to Gutierrez. We'll throw it on 2nd down as well. To his left, Unger for Gutierrez, and that'll move the sticks. Both teams want to keep it in the air here as Unger has it broken up, trying to find Bradley Young. Still no runs for Arizona, but we'll throw it to Samuda, who gets up the sideline for about 6. Can we keep the chains moving? Probably going to be a throw again. Green Bay showing pressure. They drop out of it. Unger, strike, and a 1st down. Catch for Joey Spencer. Maybe it's time to give Samuda a carry, though. We could be setting that up here. They're on Samuda, going backwards. Let's throw it again. Ball at the 40 for Arizona. Unger down the sideline now and bumbled away. It's nearly picked off. They've gotten their hands on a couple of these Unger passes, and now I'm not sure we're in field goal range. Gotta at least get a few yards here for some comfort. Unger sees the pressure immediately, and the pass is broken up again, intended for Bradley Young. We've seen Morgan knock away at least one. I know number 24 did as well. I don't know that we would actually kick a field goal here. The Cardinals hit a 57 though, and we're tied. All right, good start. And the Packers have it now. Curry Jasper with the sack on Anderson, and they'll give it back to us. Great punt, and now we're going backwards. And on 3rd and 15, we get it done. Wasn't expecting that one. First quarter starting to wind down. 3rd and 10. We get 11. More 3rd down success. Now it's going to cross midfield. Kitchens for 6 yards. First quarter actually ends now with the Cardinals driving. 7 for Spencer. 3 for Samuda. Can we get this done? Still, wow. A lot of good stuff here on long distances to go, whether it's 2nd or 3rd down. 10-3 Cards. Let's sim one more drive here. They're trying to run it. Adrian Turner gets the first, and then picked off by Rashawn Baker. That's big time right there. Now let's go increase this lead. Samuda motions out now. Here in Green Bay territory. Unger's looking right, and it's broken up again. Now it's number 26. This secondary is not going to give us many open looks. I'd like to see us try a bit more of the running game or some more catch and runs. Here's 3rd and 9 now. Packers trying to get the stop. Good protection. Unger floating one out and incomplete. Kitchens unable to keep a hold of it. And we tried to tie the record and missed it. Okay. Packers take over with excellent field position. Not sure if the record's 63 or 64. It might be 64 now. It was indeed 64 for Matt Prater. So, good field position. Packers running up the middle into Iwabima. Curry Jasper wears number 54. Top of your screen there on the line. And no right tackle wants to face him. Here comes some motion from Burnett. And Anderson quickly dumping it off, and that is incomplete, broken up by Burns. So neither quarterback completing their passes at a very high rate. And that could be what keeps this game relatively close the entire way. 3rd and 15 now. Green Bay needs a big chunk. Anderson in trouble and sacked! A.J. White back inside the 45. And now the punt almost blocked. So close to really turning this game in our favor. Good attempt on knocking that one back. Hey, look, they took Favre's number out of retirement. All right, 10-3 Arizona. We'll watch another drive of offense. They'll try the stretch. And good attempt by Darkwa, but 24 fielded nicely. Don't know all the names on this defense, but they're playing really well. Samuda motions out, and from the 20, we'll swing it his way. And another good tackle by Green Bay. Got to get 11 now. Unger outside. That is nowhere close. And another 3 and out. Does not seem like this is a game that'll feature a ton of scoring. Green Bay takes it back. They do pick up 12 in the air. And they'll get across midfield. But Vaughn puts them back on their side. And they'll get 23 now. Chapman with 2 first downs on this possession. Now going backwards again. And they'll stall around the 30. And they will hit the field goal. 10-6. 2-minute drill time now. We're used to playoff games without many touchdowns, as Arizona's up 4 and looking for a big play. That's caught. Gutierrez picks up 18. I hope Gutierrez didn't regress in development this year. I did not check that. But here is Unger from the 43, and Samuda will power up to the 50. From midfield. Uh-oh, protection breaking down, and there must not have been anything downfield. Why don't we actually take a look here on the all-22. Looks like Young had a chance. Actually, Unger had options. Very well could go into the half with this same score. Arizona did stop the clock, but they have to get 11 yards to keep this drive going. Here's Unger. They protect him, and now time runs out, and he's going down. Hogan's gives up the pressure. Green Bay gets it done. So we are going to probably get this to the second half. Yes, we will. 10-6. Very low scoring game. Both defenses living up to their reputations. And Arizona starting with possession. They'll get 10 to Bradley Young. What's been bad about this game, though, is just how many negative plays there have been. And luckily, wow, as we miss another field goal. Luckily, we've done a good job at converting some of those 3rd and longs. But that's the only reason we even have points. Just luckily being able to get out of those situations. So now in the second half, we're seeing a trade of punts, more penalties and struggles. Come on, J-Dub. 3 yards to Samuda and then thrown away. The defenses have driven this entire game. And we're going to make it close to the 4th quarter here with no additional scoring. Let's get back in. If we can get this 2-score lead, it might be all we need to win. I-form look from Arizona. We're going to try the power to the outside, and that's not going to work. Gonna have to throw it again from the 27. Pass caught by Bradley Young, and he'll work his way across the 40 with a pickup of 14. I'd like to see a lot more plays like that. The angle routes to Samuda would also be helpful as he's able to find 6 yards of space. Second down now as Unger's going to look downfield, and Young is somehow emerging with the ball. He flipped ahead and wrestled that ball away. Bradley Young showing up on this possession. Now could be the final play of the 3rd. Pass caught, that's Samuda on the angle. On to the 4th quarter now, trying to keep the hopes of the 4-peat alive, and Unger. He knew that clock was ticking down and had to get rid of it. 3rd down now for Arizona. The secondary is actually playing off. Can we move the chains? Gutierrez in short motion. 4 sent at Unger, and caught. Bradley Young inside the 25-yard line. To the I formation now. 1st and 10. Samuda, no, it's a fake. I thought it'd be a run. Instead, complete to Gutierrez. Goal to go. Still got to finish this possession. Everybody lines up tight now. That makes me nervous because it means we're probably going to have to throw it outside, and then they can get their hands on him by undercutting the routes. Against good corners, the last way I want to test them is from the bunch, because I know how dangerous those outside angles are. Second down and goal. Samuta's going to motion out, and we set up the screen. It's Lemon, and he's brought down. Come on. Might get risky here if we try to score a touchdown. 3rd and 10, screen pass Samuta, and he'll lose 4 yards. So we'll have to bring out Ryan Schroeder again. He's missed 2 from long range today. And now to give us a touchdown advantage. Left hash, 30-yard try. Justin Olivia will put it down. And the kick is up and good. A 9-6 game won us the Super Bowl, and now a 13-6 game trying to get us a step closer to another. 8.5 to go, Green Bay football. Anderson complete underneath, and a good strong tackle from Burns. 2nd and 6 now. Anderson knocked away by the left hand of Aaron Howell. And Salisbury hurt on the play. Last year, injuries had a huge impact on the postseason, but they just brought Gilbert Vaughn off the bench, and he's just fine for this. 3rd and 6, cut! Had to come back for it, and the momentum of the tackle will pick up the first. Wow, Green Bay only 10 of 20 passing, just over 100 yards. They've struggled a lot more than we have. 7 and change to go. Anderson outside, not much. And I keep seeing Jasper put that right tackle in the backfield. He's getting close. And if Anderson hesitates on one of these throws, it could be game over. 3-man front now, must be in our quarters defense. We drop 8, and they double team Jasper and hit the first down over the middle. Almost to midfield now. Fake again, and the pass floated and knocked away. Now White's hurt. 2 injuries on the drive. I'm not sure who's going to be on the field now. Could be Tyree Stevenson. But our great defensive line missing half their players now. That's caught on the screen. A tackle is broken, but we're still not allowing them to go anywhere. Now we just got to prevent the 3rd and long from being converted. Here's Anderson outside the numbers and close to the sticks. Just dumped this one off, and it was enough apparently. The drive not yet over, and now we're in press. I like that plan. Here's Anderson. Pocket clean and caught. They lost the yards on a false start. So 2nd down, Anderson. Now Jasper giving chase. He gets the hit but delivers the throw. Anderson to the 27. And now 4.5 remaining. Sheed comes up with the catch as Green Bay tries to tie this. Under 4 minutes to go. Green Bay at our 27. Anderson underneath and brought down. I've been watching this Curry-Jasper battle the entire time. He's given this right tackle a really tough day of work. 3rd and 4. Anderson out wide for a first down to the sideline. Now an injury for Green Bay. Jasper's bottom of the screen now on the weak side. And they're going to run that way. To the outside, it's Turner. Oh, what a hit from Burns! Defense trying to hold strong. The floater from Anderson! Knocked away by Howell. Man, what a game. This is just an amazing battle between 2 defenses that are really tough to drive on. I'm glad this is the defense that's shown up. 3rd and 7 now. 4-down territory. They'll run it, and Wallace is there to make the stop. So they tried to make the 4th down a bit easier. It only got tougher. This could be the play that wins the game. Green Bay needs to get inside the 5, and they know they're going to see a fierce pass rush. Here we come. Anderson for the touchdown. Green Bay ties it up. The slot vertical. And Otten gets the score. Extra point good, and now 2 minutes left. These games usually go down to the wire between these teams. 13 apiece. And now Arizona trying to punch their ticket to likely Chicago again. Here we go. In the air to open on first down. Caught in stride by Gutierrez. Across the 45 for a big chunk. Trying to get across midfield now. Unger with all day. Now got to make a choice. Cut into Packer territory. Plenty of time thanks to the quick start on this drive. Rolling left, he lost it! Loose and the Packers fall on it! No! Buchanan knocked it free! Unger rolled right into the pressure. It's Morton here at left tackle. And unfortunately, there's not much you can do when your quarterback breaks contain like this. So it's really not Morton's fault. Unger did not need to leave the pocket like that. And he pays the price for that decision. Green Bay now with the chance to go and take this game and end our run. And we have not given our defense an easy task. From here, it'd be a 59-yard field goal. If the Packers get anything, they can definitely score. Anderson first and 10. Caught! It's Otten to the 34, securing field goal range. Green Bay would be wise to run this clock down. They're not. We still have our timeouts. I really don't want them to convert here. And they're going to. Turner keeps his balance, and the face mask doesn't help anybody. Well, I guess them. Come on, guys. This is too easy now. The clock did stop, though, with the accepted penalty, I guess. So, all we need to do here is not allow a first down and save us every second we can get. Another run. That's what I want to see, Ahmad Burns. Good stuff. 3rd and 12 now, and stuffed. We'll be left with over a minute to get this done, but Green Bay can now take the lead on a short field goal try. 33 yards, right hash, with 1:06 remaining. This kick is up, and it is through. I'd love to see shorter field goals like this be more dramatic in Madden. That's a huge request of mine. And also, let's not watch it from the sideline. Let's get the true broadcast view of those two while we're at it. But anyway, we're down 3. And here we come on the return across the 20 to the 25. And now we must travel at least to field goal range. Can Arizona get it done and keep the quest for 4 alive? 58 seconds on the clock and no timeouts. Unger gonna float one and connect. Gutierrez starts this drive in quick fashion. Clock is running though. We cannot stop it without spiking or getting out of bounds. So here on first down, Unger will spike. We regroup for a second down and 10 now. 40 seconds left. Good protection, but it won't last forever. Unger wide open. Too easy, Gutierrez. Still in hurry-up mode. I'm guessing we'll spike again. And from here, it'd be a 56-yard try. Down to 23 seconds. Unger throwing again to the middle and caught. Down inside the 15. Gutierrez once again coming through when it matters most. And we'll spike and likely kick. We should run this down to 3 seconds, but I guess we're doing it at 7. This to force overtime. The kick is through. 16 all with 3 seconds on the clock. It was just a touchback, and they're coming out with their receivers. So here we go. Overtime could be next, and it is. All right, another overtime finish here in the Cardinals franchise. It's been fun. And now, with the Super Bowl hopes on the line, the title hopes on the line too, the conference championship, we're getting the ball first at least. Let's go. Well, here we go, everybody. Cardinals trying to wrap this one up. A touchdown will do it. We open at our 25, and we'll go play action. Unger back to the pocket now, and he's gonna fire this one for 2 yards. Gotta be careful here with this pressure. And Unger down the middle, it's incomplete. Incomplete for Kitchens. We have done a really good job of hitting these longer plays on recent drives, and now it's a 3rd and 10. We could really use one. Unger sets up a screen. Oh man, Samuda didn't get out there cleanly. What is he doing? Unger drops it off. Oh no, loss of 8. I need Evan Mann to earn a contract on this kick. Here's the punt. Wow, that might do it. Inside the 30, but now we gotta cover it up, and we could have done better. Well, everybody, Green Bay has a chance to knock us out right here. Tied at 16, here we go. The defense needs to step up big. Play action on 1st down. Jasper with the hit, it's incomplete. 3rd and 6, Green Bay. Can our defense get us the quick stop? Press coverage across the board and 2 deep safeties for the Cardinals. We send a blitz. Anderson rolls away, fires, and it's caught! Inside the 35 against the coverage of Frank McFadden. What a grab for Coleman. Wow, that could be what does it, everybody. Still, they're going to run their plays, of course. A handoff to the middle. We're all over it. This is aggressive. I like it, though. We need to get this done. Play action. And a sack back at the 40. Pearson Walters. From here, it'd be a 57-yard field goal. Come on. One more of those, and we can knock him out of range entirely. Jasper, bottom of the screen. Anderson in the shotgun. Here in overtime. Setting up the screen. Vaughn's covering it. They're doing the same thing we did. And now almost picked off. Come on. And now they're going to go for the win. Oh my. This could end our season right here. 57-yard attempt. But we're going to ice the kicker first. Ryan from right hash to end our season. Got it up cleanly. No, it's short. It's short. Arizona takes over. We're not done. A field goal wins it for us as we come out with 3 receivers at our own 47-yard line. J.W. Unger under center. And he'll hand it to Duran Samuda, who gets through and has the 1st down. Big time run by Samuda, his best today. From here, it would be a 55-yard try. But we'll run it again. Samuda ahead to the 35. Now on 2nd down, Samuda rumbles forward, grinding out a few more. And from this spot, 49 yards is definitely makeable. I want to keep this season going. One more run. Looks like Willis Mitchell's going to get this one. Out to the right side, nowhere to go. And that means a 51-yard game-winning attempt is on the way. Ryan Schroeder to send us to the NFC Championship. 51 yards from right hash. Got it away, got enough leg, and it's good! Arizona wins! We're not finished! We're on to either Chicago or to face the Detroit Lions next time. What a game! I can't believe we won. I thought they had us after that big conversion. Major credit to the defense for this victory, as we were able to just barely get this win. J.W. Unger also played a pretty good game, but this secondary did make it tough on us to move the ball and to get into the red zone. Big performance for Brian Gutierrez. Helped us tie it up there at the end of regulation. What a game. We do have some injuries to take a look at too after this. Looks like Salisbury is going to be out along with A.J. White. But now our opponent will indeed be the Chicago Bears yet again. We know the story. We know this team very well. It does not require much of a preview. We're used to these matchups. Salisbury and White are both done. So Gilbert Vaughn's going to play. I'm guessing Tyree Stevenson as well. I'm happy I did not trade him. Here are the final 4 teams. Kansas City and Cleveland, us and Chicago. The Bears were able to easily defeat Detroit. Kansas City destroyed New England also. So here we go again. Cardinals and Bears, part 5. I don't even know how many playoff games we've had against Bryce and Anthony, but it's a lot. And they have a good rookie running back. I should check out his ratings. We won't know him, but it's a team with a deep receiving core. They're tough to contain. They've had power backs though these last meetings. That's their scheme. But it seems this year they made a significant upgrade at the position. They were playing a fullback mostly before, and now we're going to see the Rookie of the Year, I believe, Glenn Sims. Or actually, no, he was runner-up. But 84 overall, very high break tackle, and 91 speed. So he's not a slow power runner. I don't usually draft power backs because I don't think they're going to have this kind of speed, but this is a very special skill set. And he'll certainly be a huge challenge for our defense next episode. But that is going to wrap it up for today, everybody. That was a really fun game, a fun end to the season. Hope you enjoyed this big episode here in the Cardinals franchise. And I will see you again next time as Arizona meets Chicago with a Super Bowl ticket on the line. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and have a great day, everybody.